Not at all. I mean, we wanted to come out and play much better than we did on Tuesday, but that was crazy. We played so well as a team, and I'm really proud of us tonight.
Part of the reason you got a big lead early is Callie over here with a very impressive first half, especially. What was working for you tonight?
I think my shots were falling tonight, so that helped, and just the posts and rebounding and kicking them back out for the three.
That defensive game plan, I know you were at the top with Tracy, a lot of that, just trying to take away their very, very good guards. Was that the game plan, and how well did you execute it compared to where you were wanting it to be?
I think we executed it very well. It was the game plan to keep them out of the middle, and because they're very good at driving and making their layups and stuff, so I think we executed that very well.
And then Kayli, your night a little bit, just a little bit here, a little bit there, and you ended up with almost 20. I mean, what was working for you tonight?
I think just running down the floor and in transition works really well tonight, and just working inside and outside. You know, I think that's one of our biggest threats, and it's good to have the three-point and the inside game, so it's cool to be able to go inside out all over the floor. So
regional finals Monday. It's the one that got you last year in that game. What's that going to take to get over that hump and get to state?
Oh, we want it so bad. We've been talking about it all year, and we remember that game very well last year, and we're not going to let that happen again.
Very impressive. I thought that we came out of the gates playing very well, and we didn't have any of those little letdown runs tonight, that we kept the defensive pressure up all night, even though, you know, they made a lot of threes and they made some good shots, and I thought that we pretty much answered on a lot of those, and we just had a really good game. I thought there's not a kid on our team that didn't play well tonight, so that's awesome.
I thought we were kind of wondering at halftime, you're up by so many. Do you back it off maybe just a little bit, and you didn't? I mean, it seemed like full on the gas all night.
You know, that's happened to us where I don't think that I have deliberately let up at halftime, but we've been up, and the kids have let up, and then the game just gets out of control. You know, IKM came back on us, St. Albert has come back on us. We've just had too many teams that have come back on us in that third quarter that we talked a lot about not letting off the gas and playing hard.
Overall, as you said, really everybody had a good night. I think you had 4 in double figures. Callie ended up leading scorer. Just talk about her, and I mean, just a sophomore, but she's come up and been pretty big for you here these last couple of years.
Oh yeah, Cal loves the game of basketball, and she's really good at it and smart out on the floor. And you know, the other night against St. Albert, she was a little upset, but she had Kylie Ferguson guarding her, so you know, when you draw the best, sometimes you can't score as well. But tonight, we knew that the last time we played them, they tried to take Tracy out of the game. And they tried to do that again tonight, but I said, I think that we are balanced enough that we don't have to worry about that, but we need to involve Tracy. And Tracy had 8, so, you know, that's not bad when they're trying to keep you out of the game.
Defense overall. I mean, as you said, they hit some threes, which I'm sure there was a few more than that, but I thought the defense overall just kind of got to their guards, as I'm sure you wanted it to.
Yes, they did. And we were trying to keep them out of the middle of the floor, and for the most part, we did that, you know. And there's just a couple of times on defense where we had kids not identifying, and there are two defensive players guarding one of their offensive players, and that's not going to work against them because they have, I don't know how many, 5 or 6 kids that can hit threes. Yeah. So when you have that many kids that can hit threes, it makes defense tougher.
Regional final, it's the one that got you last year. Woodbury Central's the opponent this time around. What do you know about them? What do you got to do to get over the hump, get to state?
You know, we don't know a lot about them, but I know that Joellen went up to their conference tournament and she watched them play. So at least we have seen them, so that makes it a little bit easier. I know they've got a couple 6-footers, one's left-handed. I know that they've got some good perimeter shooters and they like to drive, so we'll start scouting now.